When you arrive in Thailand, you'll be one of 6 million people who visit every year. It's a country with a population the same as Britain in an area the size of France, yet through history it's been ruled by neither. Maybe that's why the welcome's so warm when you get here. Just 10 years ago, a trip to Thailand was a great adventure, a rite of passage undertaken by a generation of misspent youths after something more exotic than an interrail tour of Europe. There are still a lot of people whose holiday in Thailand is like that even now. But today, in spite of the 12-hour flight from Europe, package holiday makers are descending on the place in droves. After all, the trip over may be pricey, but Thailand itself has value for money written all over it. Now, to say that Thailand is a destination of contrast would be a cliché, and as you know, I don't do clichés. But depending on where you stick the pin in your brochure, you could end up in a town so western that Thai is almost a second language, or on an island so remote that getting off the ferry is like being shipwrecked, which is why I'm here to help you choose wisely. You'll probably get your first impressions of Thailand from Bangkok. Not the best way of judging the place. Bangkok is chaos. Ancient temples jostle for your attention with shopping centres and freeways. Nothing like the rest of Thailand, and not a place many people spend more than a few days in. So, moving right along, 3 hours by road east of Bangkok is the town of Pattaya. 1 in 3 foreign visitors to Thailand fetches up here, and it's easy to see why. If you're an inexperienced world traveller, you can come here and cocoon yourself in all things Western. I reckon it would be quite possible to spend 2 weeks here without once catching a whiff of green curry, far less having to eat the stuff. Accommodation here ranges from resort hotels with their own private pools and leisure facilities to tiny rooms above shops that you can rent by the day, or even by the hour. Actually, the old green curry does make an appearance, and in some rather tasty little Thai venues. But all in all, this is the land of omelette and chips. You can easily forget you're in Asia altogether. And then there's Pattaya's own unique brand of nightlife. Thais are a tremendously tolerant bunch, liberal and pretty chilled out about most kinds of behaviour. You could call them the Dutch of the Pacific Rim, which makes this sin bin their Amsterdam. Dozens of sex shows and go-go bars crammed into an area known as Walking Street, or perhaps more aptly, the Strip. But keep your wits about you. Not everything is quite what it seems. Things, as they say, tend to look different in daylight. Pattaya by day is a regular seaside resort. People descend on the beach in their thousands, unaware that until a spectacular clean-up recently, this used to be the most polluted shoreline in Thailand. The place that a lot of the tour boats stop at is called Hat Tien Beach. This must be what hell is like. I'll tell you for why. They give you the sun, the sky, the sea, the sand, all the ingredients for heaven, and then they cram it edge to edge with so much frying flesh that it's hell. Frankly, your local swimming baths is quieter than this at half-term. And yet, 5 minutes on the speedboat round the headland and you can be on this beach. All right, slightly less well appointed, but by crikey, it's quieter. Moral of the story, a little local knowledge is a dangerous thing.